recently, the right-wingers in this country had a lot of praise for King Abdullah of Jordan. Now, they're not used to praising Muslim kings. I kind of say, but the reality is, of course, they also love the kings that we're allies with and that give us oil, like the kings of Saudi Arabia and the other Gulf countries. But they pretend to be for democracy and freedom, and they pretend to be for the freedom that would oppose a king, a monarch, a dictator. And they certainly are opposed to most Muslims. I mean, good luck trying to find a Muslim they don't find guilty in some way, shape, or form. Well, oh, you didn't do anything wrong. Well, you didn't apologize for everyone who did do something wrong that happens to be Muslim. No, you're also guilty, right? But King Abdullah they liked. Why? Because when ISIS attacked a Jordanian pilot, burned him alive, there was a picture that went around of King Abdullah in his flight suit. Now, he didn't actually get in a jet and bomb ISIS himself, but Jordan immediately began bombing ISIS, which honestly is no big deal because we've been bombing ISIS for a long, long time. They're like, why doesn't Obama act like King Abdullah? Why don't we have a right-wing king that rules us all? Well, that's not the point of the country. And second of all, actually, Obama has launched thousands, over 2,000 airstrikes against ISIS. So King Abdullah has only done a little bit of what Obama has done. Now, one of the things that Obama was saying was that, hey, let's not call this ISIS Islamic radicals because it gives them what they want. They want to be able to speak for Islam. Let's not help their propaganda. And of course, the Fox News knuckleheads were like, that's not what King Abdullah would say. King Abdullah would put on his fighter suit and get out there and bomb ISIS. Is that right? That's interesting because King Abdullah actually just spoke to Zakaria. Let's see what he actually said.
President Obama has gotten into a little trouble, or at least has received some criticism, because he says he doesn't want to call groups like ISIS Islamic extremists because he doesn't want to give them the mantle of legitimacy by acknowledging that they're Islamic. Do you think he's right?
I think he is right, and I think this is something that has to be understood on a much larger platform because they're looking for legitimacy that they don't have inside of Islam. When we're asked in this debate, are you a moderate or an extremist? What these people want is to be called extremist. I mean, they take that as a badge of honor. If you ask me, am I a moderate or an extremist? I'm a Muslim. These people, in the terms that is being used more and more, these in Arabic are called khawarij. These are, in a way, outlaws that are on the fringe of Islam.
That sounds identical to what President Obama said. So it turns out King Abdullah agrees with Obama. Oops. When we asked right-wingers what they think about that, given that they were completely wrong about his stance, they said, oh yeah?